So this is the K-Bar United States Marine Corps knife. It has the leather handle, leather wrap handle, and it comes with a nice leather carrying case. I'll put a link in the description below. It's an affiliate link. But I got this. This is probably one of my older. When I first got into knives, probably one of the first. Not the first. I know that. One of the first. Me getting into it, and I used to bring this camping all the time. So it's a pretty solid knife. Very thick, pretty thick. Back there comes to a point, kind of curves a little, and a very sharp blade all the way through, non-serrated, and I got full tang all the way through. This is a solid, very sharp knife. I have used it for kindling of wood, sharpened a few times over the years, but I think I've had this for 10 years now, and I don't actually use it as often as I used to. I used to get into like whittling a lot and always bring it camping, but it's great. It always fits pretty good in my book bag. I don't always carry this on the side, but you can with the sheath. Obviously, you can tie the strings around. This one came with the strings. Newer models probably have belt loops and stuff. It's a solid knife. If I were to get one again, I don't know if I would get the leather straps. I feel like over time they degrade, but it does aesthetically look nicer. So what we have here, use it for like kindling, but also like just whittling and shaving. So let me see if I have some wood here. Like, you can really just kind of go down and get what you need down from there. And like, pretty quickly getting some of these little pieces off here. I'm not a master whittler or shaver, but if you need to, you can split it. Grab another piece of wood. I got a thin one here to show you, and then it's, I'm just lightly tapping it, and you can see how it just easily through butter, or like butter, goes right through this wet wood. I don't even know, dry wood is pretty wet. Wet oak. There you go. Comes down and sticks right in. Pretty solid. Great knife. I don't know. If you're like me, you like getting multiple different knives, and obviously each knife has a different purpose, but in reality, one knife probably can cover a lot of different purposes, but it's kind of fun to collect, to be honest, and they're good to have, and they're good, solid, nice. This one was made in Olean, New York, which is nice. But no, it's kind of cool. It's kind of like there's a history behind these knives. I'm sure there's better ones out there, but for the price point, what you get, you can't go wrong with it. And I don't know, most guys like having multiple knives. They're kind of fun to have. And different times during camping trips, different trips you want to go on, you want to bring different ones. And so it's kind of nice to have, and you have it for years. You always pass it on. If you take care of this knife, you can pass it on to your kids, grandkids, things like that. Keep it in generations, and that's kind of why I got it. I think I was actually like 19 years old when I got that, so maybe it was more than, I'm 33 now, so that's 14 years ago I've had this. It stays actually in my sock and underwear drawer, and I always know where it is and where I can use it there. And so, yeah, it's been a great knife for me over the years. It's solid, it's sharp. I'm sure you can find, if it is online, if you'll do the sharpness test, like, yeah, it cuts. It cuts. It's actually been great for camping when I've needed to cook a steak. It's like, well, it's nice to have a little knife with you. It cuts well, the steak, clean it right off. Good to have. So again, quick review of this K-Bar knife. Can't go wrong. I like it. Like I said, I only want to review products that I enjoy and use and share with you my thoughts on them. So it's a good knife. I'm sure there's other knives that are more expensive, that are stronger, better, but for the average Joe, the average American here, this will do just fine. No serration. I kind of want a knife no serration, so that's great. But if you want a low serration, I think they have versions with that, or other types of knives that have it. But it's sometimes nice to have a full tang knife, not have a folding knife, but it's a good solid. Fits. I mean, I'm a 6'3" guy. I don't know, average size hands, I guess, and it fits right in pretty solid there. And there's still some space there, and you feel like you have a good grip on that knife. So anyway, thanks for watching. Again, I'll put a link in the description for this knife if you feel like it helps you. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us make more of these videos. Like this video, leave a comment, and don't forget to vote for me, Sean Gannon, the future president of the United States of America. And in the future, whatever. The main reason is, I'd vote for you if you were running. Anyway, Sean Gannon, future president, signing off.